couple weeks ago, I was sitting in church, and Linda, my wife, leaned over and she suggested that we kind of add something to our morning routine. And so that's what we're talking about in this video here. And so I'm going to drop you in on a conversation that I was having with her. And as we just kind of explore some of the benefits of this that we've gotten out of it and what that might mean for you. And as we're going through this, I'd love to hear down in the comments section what has worked well for you, like what you've added to your morning routine that has helped you better connect with God and just stay really solid as you move throughout your week. So definitely leave us some comments down below with those. And with that, let's get to it. So a few weeks ago, Linda and I decided to start waking up. It's kind of our new morning routine. Waking up an hour before we were getting up beforehand and just kind of giving God that first hour and spending that time praying about our family, about our business, about whatever.
Everything, yeah.
Whatever. There's plenty that needs to be prayed about.
Right.
And it's been a really good thing for us. Don't you think? Well, yeah, that's the funny thing about this is I just feel like it's God's grace is there because neither one of us naturally would have. Like, that's what I always wish I would have been doing. Like, I think both of us are like, yeah, I wish I were the type of person who would get up an hour before work and pray every day. Like,
and I have a friend like that, and she's really impressive. Yeah,
like, that's what I think we both, like, strive to be. But I know that when I've tried to do this in my own strength in the past, like, it's just failed. And then on top of that, I felt guilty. But, like, this has been, like, kind of effortless.
Right.
Like, you just came with the idea and suggested it. And, yeah, it's just like God's grace is there helping us to do it. And I think the point is that, you know, whatever God's calling you to do is different, you know. And so in our case, this is what we're supposed to do for right now. So we're doing it.
Yeah.
But, you know, for somebody else, this might not be the thing, you know. And we're taking this on a week-by-week basis to where we're just going 1 week at a time. I'm not trying to create some sort of, like, we're going to do this the rest of our lives thing, but just do it 1 week at a time, finish the week, do we want to do it again. And we've done that 3 times now.
The way it affects my days, I just don't feel so behind, which seems like a minor thing, but for me that was actually really big.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I would wake up and I would be in this frenzy, and I just don't feel like that anymore. But it does just feel like things are a little bit more smooth sailing.
It's also been good for our kids because as they wake up, they see us and we're praying in our playroom. And that we have a little path that we walk around the playroom. But it's been good for them because I feel like they're getting to see us model something that, that I want to continue.
And part of what I like is that we get to spend the morning together. And most of the time you would wake up and then go straight to work. So if you woke up at 5:30 or something,
which is rare, but
clock just went off and you just were awake, you would leave before I even woke up.
Yeah.
But the other point of that is you are saying, well, I'm not going to be spending that hour and a half at work. I'm actually going to be spending it with God. And so instead of investing that into work, you're investing it where it can be multiplied.
Well, and there's something about this first fruits principle in the Bible. You know, I remember reading somebody who said, like, the quote was something to the effect of, any first fruits given are multiplied, any first fruits not given are lost, or something like that. I'm in this season where I'm kind of feeling like there's so much copycat stuff. There's so much, I'm going to do this because this person's doing it.
Yes.
That it's just really, I want to run the opposite direction. And I want to avoid things that everybody else are doing. And I want to really try to get clear on what God is saying and calling me to do. And so this has caused me to make a lot of changes in my life. It's caused me to spend a lot less time on social media, almost like completely eliminate it to some extent. It's caused me to just kind of change.
That's not my season.
how I'm evaluating things that I'm listening to and watching and learning from. And yeah, I just want to be someone who is doing what God has for me to do, rather than anybody else's system, anybody else's method or strategy, or the thing that he gave them to do that's working really well. But you know what I mean? My challenge to you is to pray and see what God has for you to do, and see what that little thing might be that he's leading you to do that, and I don't think it's, run out and get up an hour early and pray like we're doing right now, but find that thing for yourself.
But maybe it is, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it is, but don't just do that because we're doing it, but ask God what you should be doing, like what you can do to draw nearer to him, and to get closer to him and to spend more time with him and better connect with him. And just ask that question. It's like our God hears us when we pray, like this is just, I think we forget about this sometimes.
Yeah. That
like he'll show you and he'll give you some idea, and anyway, so that's my encouragement to you. That's what I'll leave you with.
Yeah.
Good. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.